Okay, so what we're going to work on today is the process. People just don't tap into the flow by accident. They actually work on it. And the way you work on it is, I like to have my competitive golfers, I tell them you're going to get 1 point for every time you step behind the ball and you go through the complete process. And our goal is to get to 100 consecutive shots doing your routine, your process. You can start off at 10, 15, 20, but you're going to be surprised when you just sit there. If you put a camera back there, you're going to be like, hey, I thought I had 15, 20 process shots, but you may only have 7 or 8 because you just got to the point where you was raking and hitting balls. So I want you to really focus on the process, and you only get a point every time you step behind the ball. All right, so we're going to start off. I get 1 point for that. I step back again. Get a point for that. Think about it. And this is also a good drill for a player that has not built a pre-shot routine, a player that has not built a process. This is going to train you to build that process. And you're going to start seeing that your quality of shots just become higher and higher and higher, because what you're doing now, you're actually tapping into all that mechanical work that you've done, okay? Titleist 695 MBs are the truth. What you also is going to know, you're going to tell when you really tapped into your process and when you just went through your process. And you're going to be able to say, hey, I just rushed through the first part, and you're going to slow yourself down that microsecond over the ball to allow yourself to tap into all that mechanical work that you've done, okay? Here we go again. Another good ball. So I think I'm at 5 points, okay? And just think, so if you're trying to get to 100 points, you're not going to hit through buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of balls. But guess what you're going to do? You're going to slow down and start putting that work in that you've worked so hard. You know, this is how you start making it transfer over to the golf course, because now you actually tapping into that work by building the process. You hear a lot of people say, hey, trust the process, trust the process. And then people say, what is the process? This is the process. All right, here we go again.
I don't care. I don't care about any of your filming. You're filming me.
That was a really good golf shot. But the reason why is because I actually tapped into the work, the process, the pre-shot routine. So you may have a better player to go out there and hit 25, 30 balls, and he's getting way more benefits from those 25, 30 balls versus somebody that's hitting a big old bucket of 200, 400, 500 balls. Because the one person is probably raking and hitting, while the other person has a very distinct thing that they're working on. I hope this helps you out. It is a really, really, really beneficial drill work for you to do, and I highly recommend it to anybody who's playing tournament golf, playing any kind of with their buddies for money. You know, slow yourself down. Not slow play, slow yourself down, but slow yourself down where you at least going through your routine over every single shot. Cut shot right toward the pin. Take care, folks.